Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a wonderful and blessed day. My name is Stacy George and I'm grateful to be here today and be able to pop on here for a few minutes and talk about storytelling. Who likes a good story? Put a 1 in the comments for yes. Put a 2 in the comments for don't really care, right? So you have likely heard that storytelling is important for business, for marketing, and for life in general. But likely you've heard that it's a powerful tool and that it has potential for massive lasting impact. And this is so true, and I believe in this 100 because getting into this new journey that I'm a part of now, the stories that I get to hear about, different success things, different, whether it has something to do with the product, whatever. But somebody has a story to tell about almost everything. And there's some beautiful stories, you guys, and I'm seeing so many amazing things happening around me. And I'm not talking about just in my household, like I'm talking about out here in the world, you guys. I get to see all these different things happening, and it's just really awesome. But so the science behind why we love stories so much, what gives them the unique power and how you can capitalize on it almost immediately. Hey Todd, how you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. But we are, as a species, addicted to stories. Even when the body goes to sleep, the mind stays up all night and telling itself stories, the dreams that we have. And stories make us human. But there's a scientific explanation for our love of stories. And when we hear a story that resonates with us, our levels of hormone called oxytocin increase. And, oxytocin is a feel-good hormone. Hey, John, how you doing? How's your day going? Love you guys. But it boosts our feelings of things. Hey, Johnny. What's up, Choopy? How you doing? But it boosts our feelings of things like trust, compassion, and empathy. And it motivates us to work with others and positively influence our social behavior, right? But because of this, stories have a unique ability to build connections with people. And you get to, connect with people on different levels, depending on what it is that you're interested, is and what you're into. But great brands know this, and they tap into this power to build a base of engaged fans. So looking even deeper, when we hear facts, it activates the data processing in our brains. And when we hear stories, it activates the center sensories in our brains. So the sensory centers in our brain is what I meant to say. But, there's in agreement with previous work done by certain people. Hey, Joseph, how you doing? The story evoked highly reliable activity in many brain areas across all listeners. Communication is shared activity resulting in a transfer of information across brains. And the findings shown here indicate that during successful communication, speakers and listeners, brains exhibit joint temporary coupled response patterns. So the speakers, when you've been in front of a speaker, and I can't wait for convention this year because we have Bob Proctor, and I've already heard Todd Falcone, and I can't wait to hear him again. But Les Brown on top of hearing from, I absolutely love hearing from Josh and Jenna. I love it. And you just feel so at home when you're connected to these people. And it's just really moving. So how you doing, Joseph? But they found that when listening to a well-told story, the exact same areas of the brain light up on an MRI in both the storyteller and the listener. And your brain as a listener mirrors the brain of the storyteller. So in other words, when you hear a well-told story, your brain reacts as if you are experiencing it yourself. So this is why it's important to tell your stories, you guys. People want to hear what you're up to. People want to see what you've been up to. And this is something I'm getting a little bit better at as time goes on. but your brain places you inside the story, right? So take a look at any Disney movie. Remember The Lion King, when Scar forces Mufasa off the cliff into the sea of the wildebeest, right? And believing it was his fault, Simba exiles himself out of shame. How about the whole first 10 minutes of Up? Or literally any scene from The Fox and the Hound. Just different Disney movies that really get a hold of you. And humans are empathetic creatures. And as such, we respond to stories because they cultivate emotion and sense of togetherness and a connection. And this is what I love so much about this opportunity, is it's much bigger than just the CBD and the products, you guys. It's about the connection of people that we are getting to connect with. And so we're getting to learn so much about each other. And that is beautiful in itself. But, the simple, just cartoon characters create connection with the audience, right? And it causes the release of the oxytocin and makes the audience place themselves into the character's story, connecting on a deeper level. So stories make us feel like part of something bigger than ourselves. So storytelling and marketing go hand in hand. So you can use this effect to supercharge your marketing efforts by creating more engagement, content through storytelling. My dog's going nuts back there. But, rather than simply stating the features and benefits of a product or a service, there are two main ways that any company or individual can begin taking advantage of this immediately. So one would be your about. What is it about? And then share some case studies, right? So the about would be for most businesses. The about page is one of their website's most visited pages, second only to their homepage. And that, something I kind of do. I have my Hemp Gervie Stacy page. And, when I first started, I didn't know really what I was doing, but I wanted to share more that I could really share on my personal page. So I created another page, and I simply just share uplifting things. I share facts about, what I'm doing, what I'm involved in, and I share, other great things about other people. I share just videos of people doing some really cool stuff, and, just some things that are based on facts that I think will help people understand the importance of what I'm doing. And it's not just what I'm doing, it's about what is going on all around us, right? So give the people what they came for, and write about your company's history. And you hear us talk about our company's history. They started off, and it was just MDC, and then they tapped on the HempWorks side of it, and then it just progressed into like just fast pace, and the momentum just took off. So when they launched the HempWorks side in May of 2017, that year they did 9.6 million, right? And I will put in an income disclaimer in here, but after that, 2018, they did over 100 million, and we're projected to do at least, I think they were saying 300 to 500 million this year. And I believe it, because the return rate of us getting people, once they try the stuff out, they're coming back because they know it works, you guys. And so the history of the company, when it started, the progression has been fast. We have been noted one of the number one fastest growing network marketing company right now. We have been noticed for our supplier has set the standards for other companies. And that is huge stuff, you guys. But it's bigger than that. It's about all the lives that are getting, that are finding, we're able to make a difference in, should I say. And people are starting to just do things that they never thought they could do. And, include when and why, talk about your company, when and why they started. And I share that with people all the time about it. It's a beautiful story from our owners. the most humble people you guys could meet. And I'm meeting so many humble people in this opportunity that it just blows my mind. And, talking about the founder's vision, because their vision, all this amazing stuff is happening for so many people. And, we just talk about different goals that people have and the things that people are doing. It just is so powerful. And it just blows me away, you guys. I'm jacked out of my mind about it every day because I just see so many things happening. So storytelling is very big, and somebody has a story. Everybody has a story to tell. And some people choose to do like case studies show, and sharing different parts of a story like that. So, we like to try to do like customers, the hero of the story, how things are happening with the people who are signing up, not just, on the product side, but on the opportunity side. I'm going to start trying to share more stories of other people coming up, because you guys have already heard my story. You guys have already heard where I'm at with it. You guys have been watching me for a while now. And you see where I'm proud of how far I've come so far. And I'm still just getting started. So it's just really, really amazing to be part of something so huge and to be able to be connecting to so many of you. And I am so grateful for you guys. And I'm grateful for all the new friendships that I'm making. And I just love it because everybody, like so many people, acknowledge each other and empower each other. And it's really nice to be part of something like that. So tell your story, share with me your story. I would love to hear from you guys. And I hope y'all enjoy your weekend. I might be back tomorrow. I know I've got some training that I do every Saturday, and I always look forward to it. It's a good 2 to 4 hours during my morning of Saturdays, but I love it. I love being part of it. I get to be connected with a whole bunch of like-minded people, and we just it's a one big group hug, you guys. And I love you guys, and I can't wait for tomorrow's training. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and know that I believe in you guys. I believe in the greatness of everyone. So, bye.